Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching again. Today I am going to talk about 10 things that I didn't know and you probably didn't know about the Philippines. Again, this journey that we're going on together is going to be very research centered, so we've got to get to know about the country and what to expect. So today, the Philippines and 10 things you probably didn't know. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have a bit of a challenge for everybody out there as we go through this video. If you knew or if you know some of these facts, keep tally of how many of these things you may already know and comment them below after the video how many you didn't know, how many you did know, and challenge yourself, see where you rank on your Philippine knowledge. So first up, one of the biggest things that I wanted to research about the Philippines was that surprisingly 90% of Filipinos actually speak English. So it's higher than a lot of countries where English is actually the official language. So schools, government, most businesses are bilingual. Even the street signs, menus, hospitals use English. So this is incredibly valuable for the expat community. Now, number two, the Philippines are actually what's known as an archipelago. So it's a cluster of islands. Now, comment below if you know how many islands are bundled together, so to speak, in this archipelago. I'll give you a second here, but the number was truly astonishing to me. So do you have your comment posted? All right, so 7,641 islands come together to form the Philippines. So if you tried to visit just one island a day, you wouldn't be able to visit all of the islands in over 21 years to see them all. So one other kind of sub fact that I found out about the island system, the archipelago, this is actually home to a very unique geographical feature. An island in a lake that is on an island in a lake on an island. So on the island of Luzon, there is Tall Lake, and at the center of this is Volcano Island. In the center of Volcano Island is Crater Lake, and on that is Vulcan Point. So it's a geographical wonder, and it's something that is very intriguing to me to want to go check out. Number three, karaoke. Karaoke is a way of life in the Philippines. So forget about happy hour, getting together, singing karaoke, birthdays, holidays, or even just Tuesday night. Filipinos, from what I'm learning, take their karaoke very seriously. Now, another kind of interesting side fact on the karaoke way of life, years ago, there was actually a string of deaths associated with people singing off-key Frank Sinatra's My Way. So they were called the infamous My Way killings, which sounds dark, but it just goes to show how seriously Filipinos take their karaoke, and probably not a good idea to sing Frank Sinatra if you're doing karaoke in the Philippines. Number 4, this one I love. This one is really interesting to me. Christmas. In the Philippines, the celebration begins in September, but it's not about the commercialization. It's about families celebrating. One thing that I learned along these lines, that the Philippines is one of the largest Christian, specifically Catholic, populations outside of Italy. So tremendously religious society. So the parol lanterns, which are decorated in star designs to symbolize the Star of Bethlehem. It's not just a holiday, it's an entire season, but it's a season of celebration with friends, family, and wonderful decorations. So, number 5, the coconut, the tree of life in the Philippines. So, the Philippines call the coconut tree the tree of life because every part of the coconut is used. The water for drinking, the meat for cooking and food preparation. The husks are turned into rope. The shells can be converted into charcoal, and the leaves are for weaving roofs and baskets. Coconut oil powers a lot of local industry, and there's even a fermented coconut wine, tuba, that shows up at a lot of celebrations. So it's really a true sign of sustainability in the complete use of the coconut and the coconut tree. Okay, number 6, the Philippines are a tech powerhouse. This one blew me away. The Philippines isn't just about beaches and vacation life. There's a lot of outsourcing, a lot of job creation emerging in the Philippines. And it's also known as the text capital of the world because for years, the Filipinos sent more SMS per day than anyone on Earth. So they were actually pioneers of electronic money transfers at this time as well. So, very interesting. Number 7, the dollar goes further, both Canadian and US dollar, but this one isn't such a big fact, but it's important to note. The peso fluctuates greatly, though. Right now, 1 Canadian dollar is about 40 Philippine pesos, about 58 Philippine pesos to the US dollar. Number 8, transportation. Transportation in the Philippines, especially in big cities, just watching some videos, it can be complete chaos, it looks like. But one interesting aspect that I'm really intrigued by is the jeepney. The jeepney is they are modified U.S. Army Jeeps that were left over from World War II, cut in half and extended, and now serve as sort of buses. There's been benches added, and then they're decked out in murals, chrome, neon lights, pieces of artwork. And these are a common form of public transportation, and there's a community built around them, where you can just get on, you can yell out when to get off, you pass your fare up as a community. It's very easygoing. So it's very interesting from what I've seen, and I'm looking forward to learning more about this. Number 9, this was kind of interesting as well. It's one of those odd, random things that I came across, but when I go to the Philippines, eventually, I mean, I still haven't made any plans. I'm in the research phase, but when I go, this is a must-see for me, because I like just these odd little interesting things that you can find. The Philippines is home to the world's largest pair of shoes in Marikina City, the country's shoe capital. So the city's craftsmen built a pair of boots big enough that they're around 17 feet tall. So there's an entire shoe museum honoring the craft, showing the different styles and the skills associated. But honestly, I just want to see the big boots. So I know I might be a little weird for wanting to see a large, but there's a lot of weird people out there, So comment below if you're interested in seeing these type of Guinness record, just one-off, giant man-made creations that are just so unique that you just have to see it once. Comment below, let me know if you think I'm crazy or if you're in the same league with me. And number 10, again, this one's not so much a new find, but there is a massive expat community already existing in the Philippines. So, expats are never going to be alone. The Philippines, especially in communities such as Cebu, Demogati, Davao, and Manila, BGC, a mix of retirees, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, so different speeds of lifestyle. So there's a good balance and ability to connect in the Philippines. So that's the 10 interesting facts that I've developed that I wanted to share at this stage of the journey. I'm sure I'm going to learn new facts, and if there's something that I missed, please feel free to comment below. And my next video, I will incorporate some more of those as I continue to learn, as we learn together. Again, this is about building community and learning from each other. So I appreciate all of your feedback, all of your comments as we go through. So which one surprised you the most? Go ahead and drop a comment about the surprise. I honestly am kind of torn between the island, lake, or the boots. I can't decide which one is more intriguing, but definitely I had no idea that there were so many islands that made up the archipelago of the Philippines. So keep your questions coming, comments, feedback, ideas, so that I can continue to make some content that is interesting to everybody going along this journey with me. I appreciate you taking the time to watch with me. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Join me. Get notifications for when I upload new videos, new content, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next episode. The next episode, I'm going to start, I've got a little bit more serious topic coming on healthcare between Canada, US, and Southeast Asia. So make sure you've got those notifications. And I've got to get used to looking at the camera more than the screen. I'm still new at this. Please be patient. But make sure that you help me figure out, should I stay? Should I go? And next week or next video, we're going to be looking at healthcare costs and accessibility and quality. So thanks again, and I will see you on the flip side.